Picture this. You've just been given a leadership position or promotion. The thing you've worked so hard for has just become yours. You're feeling great, on top of the world. You're about to give your first presentation when suddenly you're overwhelmed by a feeling, a thought, a whisper in your mind telling you that you don't deserve this. You don't belong here. You're not good enough to lead these people. You look around and see others who you think are much better than you, and you start drowning in a sea of self-doubt. You freeze, you stumble over your words and realize everyone else can see this was clearly a big mistake. Has this happened to you? Well, it's happened to me, and I bet it's happened to a lot more of us than we'd like to admit. This feeling, this inner voice of self-doubt has a name, Imposter syndrome, and you're not alone. This shadow follows some of the most brilliant minds in history. Even Albert Einstein described himself as an involuntary swindler, believing his work didn't deserve attention. I'm going to share a few simple but powerful hacks that I did to shake off imposter syndrome. But first we need to understand exactly what is imposter syndrome. Imposter phenomenon was first described in 1978 as a persistent fear of being exposed as a fraud, most commonly found in high achievers. The very feeling telling you you're not good enough is most common amongst those who are exceptional at what they do. Imposter syndrome warps reality. Achievements become luck. Successes become flukes. Meanwhile, we see others as effortlessly competent and truly deserving. Have you dismissed compliments with, "I just got lucky"? Do you focus only on what you could have done better? These are hallmarks of imposter syndrome, and they leave marks on your life. Understanding why we feel like this is just as important as how to overcome it. Imposter syndrome often begins in childhood. Perhaps achievements were highly valued or praise was conditional upon performance. For others, being different from the majority in your field triggers these feelings. When you don't see others with your background in leadership positions, it's easier to feel you don't belong. A 2019 study found around 70% of people experience imposter syndrome in their careers. The paradox is, the more you achieve, the worse imposter syndrome can become. Each new success raises the stakes. Each promotion means more people might discover you're a fake. No external validation silences that inner critic. This creates the imposter cycle. A challenge triggers anxiety. You over-prepare or procrastinate. When success comes, you attribute it to luck or excessive effort, reinforcing your belief that you aren't naturally capable. Studies confirm imposter syndrome is most common among high achievers, those with most evidence of their competence. We reject the reality of our achievements in favor of a narrative of inadequacy, avoiding opportunities and burning ourselves out trying to prove our worth. So how did I overcome imposter syndrome? Well, the first step is recognizing your inner critic. When doubt surfaced, I paused and acknowledged, that's my imposter syndrome speaking. I gave it a silly name, Crazy Joe. This creates distance between your true self and these negative thoughts. Challenge your brain's negativity by gathering evidence of your abilities. Keep a success file with all your positive feedback and have a look through before any difficult situations. This helped me a lot. It reinforces positivity and made me realize that I am actually good at what I do. Reframe how you see failure. Mistakes aren't proof of inadequacy but opportunities to grow. I learned about the Japanese concept of wabi-sabi, where you embrace imperfection. And so I did. As a Buddhist teacher once said, fail, fail again, fail better. Realize that true expertise isn't knowing everything. It's recognizing limits and being willing to learn. Challenge negative thinking by examining evidence behind your self-doubts. Set good enough goals instead of chasing perfection. I think this was the hardest part for me, being a perfectionist, was that I always wanted everything to be perfect. But sometimes it just can't, and you've got to be happy and thankful with what you've done, what you have and where you are. I adopted psychologist Carol Dweck's growth mindset by believing skills improve with effort. So I practiced and put more time and effort into things I was not so good at. Connect with others, seek mentors, join support groups, and practice accepting compliments with a simple thank you. This simple step is so powerful. If you were like me and could not accept any compliments, Please try it. You'll thank me later. Finally, use your body to boost confidence. Try a power pose or deep breathing before challenges. Research shows acting confident helps you feel confident. Overcoming imposter syndrome is a journey. There will still be days when that voice returns, but you'll have the tools to recognize it as a shadow and not the truth. Some self-doubt keeps us humble and open to learning. The goal isn't eliminating uncertainty, but preventing it from limiting your potential. The next time self-doubt creeps in, remember you're not alone. When you accomplish something and think, I just got lucky, challenge it with evidence of your achievements. You're not an imposter. You are a human with talents and flaws, just like anyone else, regardless of how confident they appear. As Marianne Williamson wrote, our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. What frightens us isn't failure, but the weight of our potential success and the responsibility that comes with it. You have earned your place. Your achievements are real and your contributions matter. Step out of the shadow. Your true self is waiting.
If you liked this video or benefited from any of the content, I humbly ask that you kindly hit the liked button and subscribe to my channel to get up-to-date content that will make you think and reflect. Thank you.